Do your arms and legs feel a little slower than they used to? Like your strength isn't what it once was, and maybe never will be again? You're not imagining things, but you've also been told only half the story. After 50, millions of adults start noticing subtle signs. Climbing stairs feels harder. Lifting groceries leaves you sore. Even getting up from the couch doesn't feel as easy as before. Most people think this is just part of getting older. But what if that loss of muscle strength isn't aging at all? What if it's actually a condition called sarcopenia, a silent force that causes up to 1 pound of muscle loss every decade after 50? That might not sound like much, but over time, it can affect your energy, balance, mobility, even your independence. Here's the good news. New science shows this process can be slowed, stopped, and even reversed. And it all starts with something incredibly simple: what you eat first thing in the morning. In this video, you'll discover how just 2 natural ingredients added to your breakfast can help restore lost strength, rebuild lean muscle, and spark the kind of energy you haven't felt in years. And no, this isn't a fad diet or expensive supplement. It's a science-backed method that takes less than 2 minutes a day, and it could make all the difference. But before we dive in, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Let's break it down. Here's something most doctors never tell you. Your first meal of the day, breakfast, could be the key to reversing age-related muscle loss. Not medication, not hours in the gym, just a small change to what's on your plate each morning. See, what you eat after waking up doesn't just fuel your day, it sends a powerful signal to your body. It's time to rebuild. But here's the catch. Most people over 60 start their day with toast, coffee, or maybe a piece of fruit. And while that might feel light and healthy, it's missing the 2 essential ingredients your body needs to wake up your muscles and protect them from breaking down. What are they? They're not trendy or expensive. In fact, they're natural, easy to find. And when combined, they become what researchers call a synergistic duo for muscle health. In just a moment, I'll show you exactly what they are and how to mix them into your breakfast in less than 2 minutes. Plus, a secret tip passed down from my 99-year-old grandmother who still walks without a cane. But first, let's understand why this combo works so well and why it's especially powerful after age 50. So, what are these 2 breakfast ingredients that can help bring your muscles back to life? Here's the answer: collagen, protein. Now you might be thinking, collagen? Isn't that just for skin and wrinkles? That's what most people believe. And that's exactly why they miss out on its most powerful benefit. Because collagen isn't just about appearance. It's a critical building block for your muscles, acting like the scaffolding that gives them structure, flexibility, and strength. And when you combine collagen with high-quality protein, you create what scientists call a muscle regeneration powerhouse. This duo doesn't just prevent muscle loss, it actively helps your body rebuild the strength and mobility you thought were gone for good. And the best part? It works even if you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond. Coming up, I'll show you exactly how to blend these 2 ingredients into your morning routine without changing your diet or giving up the foods you love. But first, let's look at why this combination works so well and how it targets the root cause of age-related muscle loss at the cellular level. Let's break it down. Your muscles aren't just made of protein, they're complex structures, and collagen plays a key role most people never hear about. Think of it this way. Protein is like the bricks that build muscle mass, but collagen, that's the framework that holds it all together. Without enough collagen, your muscles become like a house built on weak scaffolding. They might look fine for a while, but over time, things start to collapse. You lose stability, you lose flexibility, and you lose the ability to bounce back after daily activity. That's one of the reasons why so many people over 60 feel stiff, sore, or unstable, even if they're getting enough protein. Because without collagen, protein can't do its job properly. It's not about choosing one or the other. You need both working together, especially in the morning when your body is primed for repair. So how do you get enough collagen? And how do you pair it with protein for maximum effect? You've got 2 great options, and one of them might already be sitting in your kitchen. Let's take a look. Let's start with the most powerful and most forgotten source of natural collagen: Homemade bone broth. Yes, it may sound old-fashioned, but bone broth is one of the most bioavailable sources of collagen you can find. And believe it or not, it's the same remedy our grandparents used to stay strong well into old age. When you simmer bones from grass-fed beef or free-range chicken for hours, preferably low and slow, something amazing happens. You extract a rich, nutrient-dense liquid filled with collagen gelatin, amino acids like glycine, proline, and arginine. These nutrients don't just support your joints and gut, they directly help rebuild and strengthen your muscle tissue. Don't have all day to cook? No problem. Use a pressure cooker and you'll get the same results in just 2 to 3 hours. Here's a simple routine that works wonders for seniors. Drink a warm cup of bone broth first thing in the morning. Add a pinch of sea salt or black pepper for taste. It's incredibly satisfying and sets the tone for a strong day. Use it in your scrambled eggs. Instead of milk or water, mix in a few tablespoons of bone broth when beating your eggs. It adds creaminess, extra nutrients, and your muscles will thank you. Make a light breakfast soup. Start with broth, toss in some chopped veggies and a poached egg, and you've got a warm, protein-rich meal that's easy to digest and packed with muscle-repairing goodness. Bottom line, bone broth isn't just comfort food, it's foundational fuel for muscle recovery. And adding it to your mornings might just be one of the smartest decisions you make after 60. But what if you don't have time to make broth every week? Good news! There's a modern shortcut that works just as well. Let's talk about it next. All right, what if you don't have time to make bone broth every week? Good news, there's a modern, convenient alternative that gives you the same muscle-repairing benefits in less than 30 seconds. It's called hydrolyzed collagen powder, sometimes labeled as collagen peptides. And here's why it works so well. This form of collagen has already been broken down into tiny pieces that your body can absorb almost instantly. No cooking, no mess, no waiting. Think of it as ready-to-use building blocks for your muscles. You can mix it into just about anything. Your morning coffee or tea, just you stir in a scoop. It dissolves completely, has no flavor, and gives you a stealthy dose of strength to start your day. Your favorite smoothie. Add a scoop of collagen, plus a scoop of protein, like whey or plant-based, some spinach, berries, and almond milk. And boom, you've got a muscle-boosting powerhouse in a glass. Here's a sample recipe seniors love. 1 handful of spinach, half banana, half cup of mixed berries, 1 scoop collagen powder, 1 scoop protein powder, water or almond milk to blend your oatmeal. Cooking oats in the morning? Stir in collagen powder as they cook. It'll make them extra creamy and upgrade your breakfast from decent to muscle-defending. Eggs or veggie omelets. Mix collagen directly into your eggs before cooking. Then toss in some chopped broccoli or shredded zucchini. You won't even taste it, but your muscles will notice the difference. The point is this. Whether you prefer old-school bone broth or a modern collagen supplement, there's no wrong way to start rebuilding your strength. And by adding collagen to breakfast you already enjoy, you're not just eating, you're sending a message to your body. Stay strong, stay mobile, stay independent. But collagen and protein together aren't the full story. There's a third ingredient most people forget, and without it, even the best breakfast can fall flat. Let's talk about that next. Now, collagen and protein are a powerful team, but if that's all you're adding to your breakfast, you're still missing the piece that makes it all work. Because here's what most people, and even most doctors, completely overlook. Without one specific nutrient, your body can't properly absorb or activate collagen, which means all those scoops, sips, and smoothies could be going to waste. So what is this missing piece? It's not some expensive supplement. It's not exotic. In fact, you've probably heard of it your entire life. But no one ever told you how essential it is for your muscles. Ready? It's vitamin C, along with a few key micronutrients like zinc and copper. Yes, vitamin C, the same one we associate with orange juice and immune support. Turns out it's also the master key that unlocks collagen synthesis in your body. Without it, collagen can't bind properly. It's like trying to build a house with bricks and no mortar. Everything crumbles. Vitamin C is the architect of strong muscle fibers. Zinc and copper? Think of them as the skilled workers that keep the whole structure standing. And guess what? Most seniors aren't getting enough of these. But don't worry, adding them to your breakfast is easier than you think. I'll show you exactly how in the next section, with real food examples you can start using tomorrow. So now you know the third piece of the puzzle: vitamin C, zinc, and copper, the behind-the-scenes players that help your body actually use collagen and protein effectively. But how do you add them into your breakfast? Here are simple, practical ways. No complicated meal prep, no guesswork. 1. Supercharge your smoothie. Already blending up a protein plus collagen shake in the morning? Just toss in a handful of berries. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, even frozen ones work great. They're loaded with vitamin C, and they add a delicious burst of flavor. Want to take it further? Add 1/2 a red bell pepper. Sounds strange? Surprisingly, it blends in with a mild taste, and red peppers have twice the vitamin C of oranges. Sprinkle in pumpkin seeds or toasted sesame seeds for zinc and copper. They add a nice crunch, and your muscles will thank you. Second, upgrade your scrambled eggs or omelet. Remember those eggs you boosted with bone broth or collagen? Now it's time to go one step further. Mix in chopped broccoli, sautéed spinach, or diced green or red peppers. These veggies aren't just fiber-rich. They're packed with vitamin C and antioxidants that help your body absorb collagen more effectively. Want an extra boost? Add a pinch of nutritional yeast. It's not for collagen directly, but it's loaded with B vitamins that support energy and muscle function, especially as you age. 3. Power up your oatmeal. If oatmeal is your go-to breakfast, here's how to turn it into a muscle-building powerhouse. Stir collagen powder into the oats as they cook. Smooth and easy. Then, right before serving, add sliced kiwi, orange segments, or a drizzle of fresh citrus juice for a natural vitamin C punch. Top with chopped almonds, walnuts, or, again, pumpkin or sesame seeds for those crucial trace minerals. Not only will it taste amazing, it'll support muscle repair, immune strength, and even your skin. 4. Yogurt plus homemade gelatin equals muscle magic. Got a sweet tooth? Here's a surprisingly healthy combo. Make gelatin at home using plain unflavored gelatin mixed with vitamin C-rich juice like orange, kiwi, pineapple, or berry. Once it's set, serve it with plain Greek yogurt, which gives you protein, and top with fresh fruit or papaya chunks. This creates a triple action breakfast. Protein, collagen, vitamin C, all working in sync to support your strength. Bottom line, it's not about taking supplements all day long. It's about creating the right environment for your body to absorb and use what you're already eating. When you combine collagen, protein, vitamin C plus key minerals, you're giving your body everything it needs to fight sarcopenia, rebuild muscle tissue, and restore your energy from the inside out. And breakfast? It's the best time of day to do it. Why? Because after an overnight fast, your body is like a sponge, ready to soak up nutrients and start repairing. Coming up next, I'll share the #1 mistake most people make with this muscle-boosting combo and how to avoid accidentally wasting all your effort. Now that you know how powerful this breakfast combination can be, there's something you need to hear. Because unfortunately, most people who try to follow this strategy make one mistake that quietly cancels out all the benefits. It's not about choosing the wrong food. It's not even about skipping a day here or there. The biggest mistake? Getting the timing and quantity wrong. You see, many older adults try to eat healthy, but they're not eating enough of the right nutrients at the right time. And when it comes to preserving or rebuilding muscle, that matters more than you think. Here's what the science shows. To properly stimulate muscle repair and growth, you need at least 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein per meal. Not just once a day, but ideally 3 times a day. Collagen is a great addition, but it can't replace that base level of protein. It works with it, not instead of it. That means your breakfast shouldn't just have a little yogurt or a few sips of a smoothie. It needs enough total protein to activate muscle-building signals in your body. Another common mistake? Taking collagen or protein in isolation, without pairing it with vitamin C or essential minerals. If you drink collagen in black coffee with nothing else, your body doesn't have the tools it needs to absorb or use it effectively. It's like giving a builder bricks, but no mortar, no tools, and no blueprint. For this breakfast method to actually work, you need the full combination: protein, collagen, vitamin C, and the right minerals. Ideally first thing in the morning, when your body is most ready to receive it. Why first thing? Because after an overnight fast, your muscles are especially sensitive to nutrients. This is your body's anabolic window, a short period of time when it's primed to rebuild and repair. If you get it right, your breakfast becomes more than just a meal. It becomes a daily trigger for strength, energy, and long-term vitality. But if you miss that window or leave out key pieces, the results are much slower, if they happen at all. Coming up next, I'll share one of the most valuable lessons I've ever learned about staying strong with age, passed down from someone very special who's living proof that it works. Let me share with you one of the most powerful lessons I've ever learned about staying strong and energized as we age. It came from my grandmother, who at 99 years old still moves with ease, speaks with clarity, and lives independently. She always told me, never get stuck eating the same thing every day. Your body needs variety to stay strong. Back then, it just sounded like wise old advice. But now science backs her up. Rotating your breakfasts and preparing them with purpose does more than keep things interesting. It ensures you get a wide range of nutrients, supports proper digestion, and helps your body absorb everything it needs to repair muscle tissue. But here's something she avoided, without even realizing how smart it was. She never loaded her breakfast with sugar. Why does that matter? Because sugary cereals, pastries, and white bread create blood sugar spikes that can trigger inflammation and interfere with muscle repair. Even worse, they can cancel out the benefits of collagen and protein by spiking insulin and putting your body into storage mode instead of rebuilding mode. Instead, she relied on slow-digesting carbs, real fiber, and fresh produce, which supported her energy and gut health. And yes, your gut plays a bigger role in muscle recovery than most people think. So how do you apply this? Here's a simple breakfast rotation schedule designed to keep your muscles guessing, your palate happy, and your body getting everything it needs without getting bored or burned out. On Mondays and Thursdays, focus on eggs and bone broth, scrambled eggs or an omelet with fresh veggies like broccoli, spinach, or peppers, and a small cup of warm broth to start your day strong. On Wednesdays and Saturdays, make it an oatmeal day. Cook your oats with collagen powder, then add sliced almonds, pumpkin seeds, or sesame for minerals, plus fresh kiwi or orange slices for vitamin C. And on Sundays, enjoy Greek yogurt paired with homemade gelatin made from fruit juice rich in vitamin C. Top it with a few berries or a handful of papaya for color, texture, and extra nutrients. This rotating plan keeps your body supplied with all the key building blocks and keeps breakfast from becoming a chore. But more importantly, it builds a rhythm, a habit, a lifestyle, one that doesn't just protect you from sarcopenia, but gives you the strength, energy, and freedom to live on your own terms, no matter your age. Coming up next, we'll tie it all together with one final reminder that separates those who see real transformation from those who keep starting over. Now you know the truth. Just one smart habit each morning, combining collagen, protein, and key nutrients, can help rebuild muscle, restore energy, and keep you strong well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. The science is clear. The steps are simple. All that's left is action. Start tomorrow, make your breakfast count, and give your body what it needs to stay strong for life. If this helped you, subscribe for more videos like this, and check out the next one on your screen now. It could be the next step to feeling 20 years younger.